What is going on, everyone? We are back here with another PC build. Before we get into the intro and say what I want to say, this is not a PC guide, okay? This is not a PC build guide. I should say that. All these parts that I'm gonna show you, that you're probably already seen in the thumbnail, I got all these parts on Microcenter. Like I said in the last video, if you live close by to a Microcenter or something, count yourself lucky, because right now, well, my store over here in Massachusetts, they literally restocked. I went today and they were like full with power supplies, graphics cards, motherboards, cases, pretty much anything that you can possibly think. I guess they're getting ready for the next wave of whatever's going on in the world, and they're just trying to get themselves ready. They're like stuck to like packs and like boxes of power supplies, because like I guess people thought that they were like toilet paper or something, but they're getting themselves ready. It's good for them, it's good for us. We can make more builds and stuff. With all that being said, if you guys like this type of stuff, if you enjoy watching people build computers and stuff, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, help me, help you to grow up this channel. Maybe someday we can start doing giveaways. If we start growing. Like I said, it's not a PC build guide. If you want to see somebody, you guys know the big names already. Not gonna repeat it. If you want to follow along, you can do that. Well, actually, don't follow along, because I'm gonna do a little time lapse, because I'm not gonna make this video as long as I did the last one. The last one was kind of like a stream type of thing, which was like an hour long video, an hour and a half. This is probably gonna take me like an hour and a half to build, maybe less, but I'm gonna do like a little time lapse, like all the big YouTubers do. I'm gonna try it. I should say that, because I'm not an editor, so I don't really know how to do that. Maybe someday I can pay somebody to edit my videos, but for the time being, I'm in my room. I pay for all these parts myself, and I don't have any sponsorships. I'm gonna try to get links to all of these parts here that I have. By the way, this bill it's around like almost $600. It came out to be here in Massachusetts, including taxes and everything, to around. I got the receipt. Oh, that's not it. It was around $587 or something, and that's including taxes. So without taxes, it was like $30 less. But if you guys want to cut some corners, you can get rid of some of the stuff that I'm going to show you in a little bit. I don't want to get right in it, but you can go with a smaller power supply. It's not really recommended to go something really cheap. That's something that you really want to cut corners on, and you also want to check how much power does your GPU actually need for you to power it on and everything. But if you go with the Ryzen 5 3400G, this is a quad core 8-thread, which it can probably do a little bit of streaming if you have a dedicated graphics GPU with this. This has its own Radeon graphics on it. If you don't have the money to buy a dedicated graphics card, you can opt out for just one with that for you, to begin and stuff. And you don't have to get well, I'm just gonna show you. So this is a 120 Gigabyte SSD. I know it's like their brand. It only does 520 reads and 410 writes, but it's a lot better than going with a straight what's it called, hard drive. So you don't have to get this. You can just get a 500 gigabyte hard drive if you just want to begin. You're gonna start. Also, 16 gigs of RAM at 3200 speed. I got this pretty cheap. I got this for $60 at Microcenter. Like I said, you can go with 8 gigs. So some stuff you can, if you just want to start, you can just reduce a little bit of the amount and maybe do like 400 instead of 600. But with all that, I mean, before I got the this is the UP we're gonna be using, the Radeon RX570. This came out for $140. But before we had this, all of the parts that I got here, they came out to be no. This is the receipt. No, this is not it. So if we take out the GPU, so that would have come out to be around $440. That's including, well, with taxes it would have been like $450, including taxes. But so if you remove this, and you know, I saw that they have an 8 gig tool stick for $38, so you can already save there $12. This was $18, so you can, you know, if you're just gonna go with a hard drive 500, you can maybe get that. Maybe you can get a 500 hard drive for like $25 or something. So you're already saving there like maybe like another $70, so you can do it for like around $380, and you can get like a cheaper case, because this case cost me. This is the Cooler Master Masterbox Q300L. This is around $50, so you can maybe get a cheaper case. Yeah. So maybe the only thing you guys are probably gonna say that you would change is the power supply. This is a PowerSpec. I have the last build that I used this. It's a 500. It was a 500 watt, 80 plus white. This is $55 for 550 watt, 80 plus bronze. So they're not bad. I can say that I've done 3 builds with that. This is gonna be my 4th, and they perform pretty well. And then here for the motherboard, we got the B450M from Gigabyte. I think this is a 4-slot RAM. So, you know, I'm pretty sure, let me just see. I haven't opened another this part, so we're probably just gonna do it now. You know, this video is all over the place, but might as well just do it now, right? And just take a look at what we got here. And then I'll just cut to, like, you know, time lapse and make everything go fast, so you guys don't have to watch a 1 hour and a half video again. So yeah, this actually has you can actually upgrade this, you know, to more RAM in the case that you want to go 32 gigs, or if you only have 4 gigs, you can do 2 more and get 16 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 2 gray and 2 black. Yeah, I don't have any anti-static wrists, whatever there, but you know, I don't think that's like the most necessary thing in the world. But yeah, this other part's also got a 2.5 inch hard drive. I got this for this is 1 terabyte. I got this for $45, which is not bad for, you know, 1 terabyte. You can also get a 3.5 inch for $55. I just wanted to save at least $10. But this is like one of those type of like hybrids, I think it is. You know, it's a little bit. I think this is 55. What's it called? I don't remember. It's not 7200 megabits per second. Is that what it is? I don't really remember. I'm not the most techiest person. I know a little bit about computers. I know how to build them. I don't really do too much of that. But yeah, with that being said, let me just go through the parts again. RX570, Gigabyte B450, Ryzen 5 3400G, 16 gigs of Crucial Ballistix, 120 SSD. This is just for the OS. You guys probably know that already. This is for games because, you know, they're getting like massive now. These people are going crazy. 550 watt PowerSpec, and a small form factor Cooler Masterbox. I think this is acrylic. I don't think it's actually glass, but we're gonna find out once we do the build, and I'll tell you guys all of that. So with all that out the way, let's get this into fast mode, and then I will see you guys at the end of the video when everything is pretty much done. Okay, thank you. Okay, and here we are, final product. It took me a little longer than I expected. This case, I'm not gonna say it's the worst case that I have built in, but it was not like so friendly for me to build. Maybe for somebody else that has done it before, they probably find it pretty simple. But I think since this is like really like a small, this is probably the smallest case that I have built in, because the one that I did before was small, but I feel like this one's a little bit smaller than that. And like my hands are not the biggest hands, but you know, they're pretty big. The other thing that I don't like about this case is that doesn't have a PSU shroud, and then you got like this space here open. I do like the fact that you have a lot of airflow, like you have a lot of room for airflow. You can probably put like 240 fans in there. You can probably put like 4, because it has like really big, and then like all this is just like mesh, so this is like all removable, which this is pretty good. It does come with one exhaust fan. Let's take a look on the back. I also like the fact that you only have 2 3.0 USB. You don't have, you know, like extra, like, you know, like 2.0, any of that. Cable management, I think I did a fairly good job, I believe. You know, you got the hard drive, you got the SSD down here. You got this little space here where you can put like cables, which I find pretty useful. Yeah, you got this for this little shroud here for 3.5 hard drive, 3.5 inch hard drive. I'm sorry, I'm a little sauce that like I'm sweating. I'm like I said, I'm in my room. This is like steaming hot in here. I have not turned it on yet. I kind of was waiting just for me to get all situated, that I wanted to show you guys the everything put on together. And we're pretty much just gonna turn on now. Hopefully it works. One reason why I think it might not like turn on, if I put like all those little pins, like, you know, those always give me a hard time. That might be the only reason why it would not like turn on, but we'll find out now, I guess. So let's turn this on, and then we'll find out if it turns on now, I guess. Yep, see? Maybe, let me see something. Oh, there we go, never mind. I already had it on. Fans are spinning. Let's see if we get a signal. Let's see if it boots or something. We can get into the BIOS and then we'll be all set. The fans are spinning, fairly quiet. Don't hear anything. We're just waiting to see if we do get a pulse or something. Hopefully we do. Come on. I plugged in here. This is on. Might be this thing. This is one of those cheap USB wireless mouse and keyboard. Let's plug it in here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. We're getting a signal. Okay, we got something. Oh, well, we don't have a flash drive, so let's see. Let's do it again. Let's restart this thing on. Come on, give it another go. F12. Might be F12. Oh, there we go. Ha ha ha! We are on, baby. Please reconfigure your BIOS setup items as needed. There we go. We are into our BIOS, baby. Let's see. Let's see. Where's our RAM? This needs to be changed. It is not. Today is the 4th. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. What time is it? It is 6. Okay. Where is our RAM? I don't remember. I want to see that we got all that stuff. Yeah, we got hard drive. We got SSD. It's not been installed yet. I want to see that we says 16 gigs of RAM. By the way, guys, I know I said on the last video I was gonna do it. I didn't do it with the last PC that I built. I am really gonna try to do some performance tests to put it up in the video on the channel. Sorry. If you guys like to see that, please let me know. I as much as this makes me sweat, and you know it's a little bit hard because I don't have any experience. I'm trying to learn as I go. If you guys have any advice on how I can make anything better, if I can, you know, improve, please let me know. I take criticism, you know, just productive criticism. I don't need people telling me that I suck for no reason. Like, yeah, if I suck, give me a reason why, so that way I can improve. If you stuck around this whole time, I highly appreciate it. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a performance test. I'm gonna try to do one with the integrated graphics, and then one with the RX570. So that way you guys can see the difference. Maybe, you know, like different price ranges. Like I said, if you go only with the integrated graphics, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper. I said it was 140 for the RX570 4 gig. So that's $140 that you will not have to, like, you know, come up with right away. You can just build to get it at some point, or you can get a better GPU if you have the money for it. But I believe for this build, this is more than capable to do high settings 1080p on pretty much any title. Pretty much any title, I believe, because you already have 16 gigs of RAM. At 3200 speed, I know AMD wants it a little bit faster. On my rig over there, I have 32 gigs of 3600 speed. My timings are a little bit not like the tightest on that, but you know, they do pretty good. I'm still trying to look for the things here for the RAM and everything here, because I don't actually see it, but I can find it, you know, once I download Windows and everything. But at least we got into the BIOS. It's actually very quiet. Like I said, if you guys want to build this is around like the $600 price range. This is a 4-core 8-thread CPU. You can probably do a little bit of streaming. You know, if you mess around with the settings a little bit. And with all that being said, please, if you like, subscribe. I'm putting a lot of effort in this. I don't want to sound like, you know, like a cop to be, but you know, I'm trying to put a lot of effort into this. This is all coming from my own money. I don't have anybody buying this for me. I am gonna try to sell this because I don't have really any need besides making the video, putting in, like, you know, this out there for you guys. So please, if you find it in your heart that you want to give this guy a chance to maybe grow, please do it. I appreciate it. Leave me down in the comments. What would you change? What would you make different? Let me know how I can improve. And like I said, if you find it useful, thank you very much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe. Bye-bye.